Okay, what's up, you guys? Common Man Review back here one more time for the weekend with another installment in our position breakdown of the Auburn Tigers. Today we're going to be talking about the wide receivers. Auburn currently has a rotation of receivers that all of them are very talented, but a few are going to be the main contributors next year. And we're going to talk about those main contributors. I expect all incoming freshmen to possibly play a small role. Maybe Matthew Hill gets in there with his speed and route running and catches a few screens here and there. But it's about all I see in this freshman group. They're all talented guys, and they're all going to be contributors in the future. Just not right now. We're too set at wide receiver right now. The first one is going to be Darius Slayton. So, Darius Slayton, he's one of our up and coming guys. He's a real deep threat. He he was sort of a home run threat when he touched the ball. He only had 13 catches last year, but he did have 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. So like I said, he is a home run threat anytime he touches the ball. He's really our go-to deep guy, and there's not really a whole lot else to say about him. He has pretty good hands. He's good on the jump ball. Obviously, had a highlight reel catch against Georgia, but like I said, he's a deep threat. He's really good at high pointing the ball and getting to the catch just through any kind of traffic. He is just like I said, he's got good hands, but that's all you can really say about him. And the next guy on our list is Nate Craig Myers. Nate Craig Myers really took a step up for Auburn this year. And, he really didn't play a whole lot his freshman year. And everyone sort of wondered why that was. Well, he just didn't develop at first like we thought. And that trend sort of continued this year. And he hasn't really impressed a whole lot. He's got all the physical gifts in the world, and he can do anything you asked him to. But just something hasn't really clicked with him this career of his. I mean, he's a big guy. He is 6'2" and 215 pounds, and he's just as fast and quick as can be. But he only had 16 catches for 285 yards last year and only 3 touchdowns. Now, I do expect that to sort of build as his rapport with Jared Stidham grows and the offense as a whole, as far as passing goes, continue to grow. But other than that, I'm not. We had 2 big receivers in that class, him and Kyle Davis, and Kyle Davis isn't even on the team anymore, and he's producing like he's almost not on the team either. So I mean, we really need a good step up here from him. He's sort of been kind of like Tony Stevens. He wasn't very productive at the first start of his career, but maybe he'll continue that trend and pick it up towards the end. And he's gonna be a junior next year, so he's becoming one of the older guys in the locker room, and you gotta think that he might pick it up and do a little bit better next year. And our third guy is Ryan Davis. He's not a lot of words for him. He's our best receiver by far right now. He set the Auburn record last year for receptions in a season, and he did that. He did that, almost with 3 games left in the season. He did that in the Alabama game. He's very good after the catch. He's a really elusive guy, and yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about him. He set an Auburn record, like I said, with 84 catches, 815 yards, and 5 touchdowns. A lot of those came on screens. The touchdowns did. He was a really good screen guy. He made a lot of people miss and made a lot of things happen when there didn't look like there was a whole lot there. He was, in a lot of ways, our Sammy Coates this year. He sort of made the defense respect the pass and opened up things for our other guys. And he looks to fill that same role this year. And the last 2 guys I want to talk about are Eli Stove and Will Hastings. Eli Stove is another pretty good guy. He really isn't very big. He's really shifty. He can come in, and if you need him to, he can throw a pass, because he did play quarterback in high school. He's a small guy, which is why he doesn't play quarterback now. And yeah, he's just another one of those utility pieces that Auburn utilizes in a number of ways, and they will continue to do so. He may even become our Wildcat quarterback next year if one of our running backs doesn't take over the job. And lastly, Will Hastings. Will Hastings is a great story for Auburn. He walked on as a true freshman as a kicker behind Daniel Carlson. Obviously, Legatron is going to keep that job for his entire Auburn career, so Will Hastings, wanting to play, made the transition to wide receiver, where the rest is history. He sort of turned some heads with Sean White in the 2015-2016 season. And then after that, he took another step forward this year in this next season with a pretty good season, and most notably, he took over the second half against UCF. He's got great speed and good hands, and he creates a lot of separation on his routes. He destroys man coverage and is working on his zone coverage. He needs to get better in that area, but if he does, he's going to be a really, really good receiver for Auburn. I look for him to take over the sort of slot role from Eli Stove and Nate Craig Myers. Look for Nate Craig Myers to be pushed to the outside next year, and either Will Hastings or Eli Stove take over the middle and just dominate up the middle. Either one, they've got the potential to do it. They've just got to get coached up the right way and be able to do it. And that's just the Auburn receiving corps as a whole. A lot of potential. The only one that's really capitalizing on it is Ryan Davis. He's playing really, really well, but other than that, guys, just a lot of untapped potential. So, with that being said, I am the Common Man. This has been the Common Man Review 2018 Auburn Tigers wide receivers. If you like this video, please leave a comment. Let me know what you liked, what I could have done different, and what you would like to see me do in the future. I do all kinds of things. I do Fallout videos. I will be putting up a gaming channel in the future, in the very near future, so look for that to happen. That's going to be where I play a lot of RPG, Fallout, Witcher, Skyrim type things. Just whatever I feel like playing. And you guys are awesome. Please subscribe and like this video and share it if you feel that it could reach a number of people who would like to see things like this. I've been the Common Man. This has been the Common Man Review. I will see you guys in the next one.